As the regular season comes to a close, we're looking toward the playoffs, but we need your help. Palm Beach County Friday Night Football is seeking sponsors for postseason action, including the 14th annual All-Star Game on December 15th. Follow your team's road to the state finals on PalmBeachPost.com with all the coverage you've come to know from Palm Beach County Friday Night Football. To find out how you can be a sponsor, email us at PBCFNF@AOL.com. That's PBCFNF@AOL.com. Let's keep the season going. Palm Beach County Friday Night Football is brought to you by the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, the Miami Dolphins, Urban Youth Impact, and William Ward. Special thanks to Terrence Freeman, attorney at law, and Gator Leasing. And now, back to the game. We are back. Second quarter action here, Palm Beach County Friday Night Football. Star Jackson slips as he goes back, and he is down. And oh, that's two very unfortunate plays for Lake Worth and Jackson, because he's lost about 20 yards in 2 plays now.
At least, and the field played a big part of that. He turned on the play fake, he had 2 receivers deep, and I'm sure he's going to throw the ball down the field, but the field got him, and maybe when he's playing in the NFL, he can get up and run that, but high school he's down.
Eric Lowe may be looking to take advantage of that wind as they're going the other way now, but now Jackson, instead of throwing, we presume he will punt the ball. 4th down, and they're listing it as 26. Low snap again. A nice high kick, end over end, and it's going to be out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. And that'll be the worst field position that Park Vista has started with thus far.
Yes, I thought.
We got a replay of the slip here, Bill.
Okay, you'll see Jackson go back. Now he's on the hash mark, and that's always a bad place to be if he's trying to pivot. And we'll see when he plants his left foot trying to get up the toe of the ball, he just goes to the ground. There's nothing you can do.
So Park Vista leading 7-0 here. 11 full minutes to go in the second quarter. At quarterback, Eddie Sullivan for the Cobras. Going to be a quick give up the middle there. That's to Norfus, the fullback. And it looked like he was stopped initially, but a good second effort there by Norfus.
Yeah, Norfus really made a great second effort. It's a great call, Dan. He kept his feet going. It was piled up in the inside, and he bounced off the pile and got about 9 yards. So the veer has been very good for him, and Lake Worth's going to have to make an adjustment on their defensive front because they're not going to be able to stop it in the front they're in.
Selicourt and Norfus, a difficult combination for opposing defenses to handle, but they got him that time. Norfus is thrown back for a couple-yard loss, which is going to bring up about a 3rd and 3 here.
Yeah, they go to the wide side of the field, and Lake Worth really shades to the wide side of the field, meaning that they have more outside leverage there. So I think Coach Dodds will see that and try to attack the weak side a little bit more often.
So 3rd and short. Sullivan has attempted a couple passes in this game, but will mostly keep it on the ground here. Looking for room around the left side at Selicourt, and he found a little, but will it be enough for the first down?
It's going to be very close, Dan.
And let's see if they measure or just call it right off the bat.
I
here.
think they're going to have to measure.
Oh, they're going to measure.
Okay, you're going to take your guess?
I think it looks like a first down.
Okay, I think he's about short by 2 inches.
Well, it's very close either way. But while we have the opportunity, let me talk about the playoff scenario here. So Park Vista is 7-1, 2-1 in the district. Now, if Lake Worth wins tonight, Lake Worth wins the district. If Park Vista wins and Palm Beach Central beats Royal Palm Beach, then Park Vista would win the district. If Park Vista and Royal Palm Beach both win, there's a 3-way tie between Park Vista, Lake Worth, and Royal Palm Beach. And the playoff to decide the tie would be Monday, right back here at Park Vista. there's also a playoff scenario for second place in the district. We'll go into that later.
Yeah, it can be a cartoon at the end of the year. Well, your eyes are better than mine, but you're a lot younger, so first down.
First down at the 34-yard line for Park Vista. The give up the middle. Looks like that's to Norfus again. And it is, and he is going to be stopped after a short gain.
There sure looked like there was a bigger hole there. And Lake Worth speed is starting to make adjustments in the secondary. They're coming up from the linebacker in the safety spot to hit the hole, because Park Vista hasn't shown any play action off the veer look, and I'm sure they have a pass off of that, but they attacked the weak side that time.
I'd say Lake Worth's defense started out a little rocky this year. They've improved, though. They do have some younger players and some inexperienced players on that defense. But thus far, they've been having some trouble, but are stiffening up here as the Cobras are going against the wind, and they reverse, and talk about reversal of fortunes. That did not work. Jake Owen is hammered and thrown for a big loss.
Honestly, if Doug Perry doesn't make that play, number 21 for Park Vista, that's Jake Owen, he's down the sideline. There was nobody home on the wide side of the field, but Doug Perry does make the play, and a pretty doggone good play at that. So now, instead of all that big gain, we have 3rd and 20.
Doug Perry is also the fullback on offense for Lake Worth, and Eric Lowe says he has great awareness, and he was very aware on that play of what was going on, and it's a good thing for Lake Worth. That brings up a long 3rd and 18. And they're going to go conservative, just giving it up the middle to Norfus there. So it's going to be 4th down, and we would assume we are going to see the punter coming in for the Cobras.
I don't think there was any doubt that Coach Oz was going to run something very conservative there. Last thing in the world you want to do is put the ball up against the wind, against those fast kids in the secondary. So now Park Vista's got to kick into a stiff wind, and Lake Worth, barring a big mistake, should get field position.
have good field position. QtrA.avi is the punter. He's 6'2", a senior, and he kicks a low roller, probably the best thing you could do in this situation. And he got pretty decent distance out of it as well. The ball's going to be down around the 34-yard line. So
that's a plus 41 into the wind. That's an outstanding job by the kicker.
Hey, Rick Blackwell, what do you have for us?
All right, Dan and Coach, we're going to see what the Park Vista defense does this possession against Star Jackson. Talking to the defensive coordinator for Park Vista, I was saying, how do you stop this kid? He says, you know what? We're not going to give up our scheme. We run a 3-4. We ran it for the first 8 games. We're going to run it for this game. We're going to blitz some linebackers, try to contain Jackson, but ultimately we're going to go with what brought us here, and that's that 3-4 defense. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Rick. They're in the I formation. Got a man in motion. Pitch out to the left. And that's going to be a big gain right there for Watson. Roosevelt Watson with a gain of, looks like 11 yards.
Yeah, this toss pitch into the Lake Worth sideline. And when Rick was talking about the 3-4, that's 7 in the box, because I think 3 plus 4 makes 7. And here's Roosevelt out on the outside. Now, he's got great burst, and he really can accelerate. And I think if they keep on mixing it up, they're going to move the ball. It's just a matter of how greedy they get.
Right. Combine great vision and great burst, and you have a great running back. And there he goes. He's almost breaking free, dragged down after another gain of 11 yards. So you can see why Watson has piled up the yards, 846 yards on the season. And I'm sorry, I was just told that was Doug Perry. My eyes are not as good as they were either. But Perry made that great defensive play. He's also got great speed and power, and he also returns kicks for Lake Worth. So 1st and 10 in Bronco territory. That's Perry again, and Perry down the left sideline, a big gain. Another first down for Lake Worth.
Well, the basic rule of offensive football should always be, if they play 7 in the box, you should be able to run the ball. If they put 8 in the box, then you should be able to pass the ball. And I think what Coach Lowe has figured out is, hey, they're going to play in our pass pretty tough. They're playing the secondary soft. Let's go right at them and see if we can't move the ball, which they've done.
So now Lake Worth attacking with a running back tandem of their own, Watson and Perry, who are moving the sticks here at a regular pace. 3 plays, 3 first downs for Lake Worth. On first down, Jackson fumbles it, but he's got room around the left side, and he's got a blocker, and he picks up another first down, or close to it.
Yeah, that was amazing. The ball just came out on the handoff, and Jackson looked down like it was something he didn't want to have, and he picked it around and sprinted around the left side and got 8 in 2nd and 2.
Jackson, by the way, the coaches say, is a humble guy.
Here it is, ball's on the ground. Jackson picks it up, and he's going to get around the left side. The good thing is these blockers didn't quit. They kept blocking the perimeter.
I'm actually surprised he went out of bounds. I thought he had an angle there that he could have gone all the way. All right, the throw now out in the flat and just deflected. Nice defensive play there by Johnny Selacourt, who's playing quarterback.
Very good play by Selacourt on the corner because the ball was relatively well thrown, but that's a good down to take a chance. 3rd and 2 is a great down when you know you're in 4-down territory. Jackson didn't put enough air under the ball, though. It was too much of a line drive type throw.
He was looking for Brad Pierre, who is called a great route runner by his coach. So 3rd and short now, and they're going to go right up the middle and hammered, but close to the first down, and I believe that was Perry on the carry.
Yeah, the linebackers from Park Vista really filled the hole that time. It's a straight dive play. They needed to. It's going to be a first down.
Nathan Burgess among the linebackers there, who may have been in on that play. Others are Corey Vaucher, Wilbert White, and Jeremy Norfus. The fullback is also a linebacker for the Cobras. So it is a first down on the 20-yard line now. Jackson, he's going to hand it off up the middle and bursting to his left, and with the corner, he's got it, and Watson is in for the touchdown. Wow, I did not think that was there, but he turned around the corner and really sped into the end zone.
Great acceleration. That's what a great tailback does. He goes to the point of attack, it's all boxed up, reverses his field, great feet, gets outside, and I told you, I think this kid has the best acceleration of any running back I've seen this year.
And 5'10", 215 pounds, he's a load when he gets moving around the corner.
Well, I think he's a Division I running back. I've said so from the beginning. He's just very good.
Getting ready for the extra point try, a little high in the snap. Kick looks good, and it is. And we've got a tie ball game here, folks, with a little over 4 minutes to go in the first half. It is 7-all, and we might see some fireworks here.
Here's the bounce now. You notice the play's supposed to go to the right. Look at that cut backwards. But here's what's really impressive. Once he gets outside, the Park Vista pursuit is not going to get him. He's probably, if not, he certainly is maybe the fastest player in the field.
Yeah, I just was surprised he had room to get all the way into the end zone on that. But a really nice block by Valiant Sherrod there to help spring him on that. So good downfield blocking by Lake Worth on that play.
They didn't quit on any of their blocks.
Yeah.
And in the I formation, it's just so important to stay on your blocks on the backside, because that's the kind of play where the back cuts it back and the big plays come from cutting it back.
So Park Vista going to get another chance here before halftime to put some points on the board. A little tougher go against the wind, though. No team thus far has scored going into the wind. And a little hooch kick there. And it's going to be picked up and down around the 25-yard line. Norfus the man on the return there.
Now that was an excellent hooch kick because he punched it right where he needed to, between the hash and the sideline. And anytime you can keep the offense from starting at the 30, you've done a good job.
That was Robles on the kick.